Hi guys, I know it's been a while. My parents came to town for my daughter's birthday and to finally pick up their truck that has been here for almost a year. Excuse me. For those of you that don't know, my parents came down, their truck broke down while they were here, before my father got sick, and they left the truck here to get fixed and then just rented a car and drove home. And then my dad, they were planning to come back, and around the time they planned on coming back was when my father started having the seizures, and then all the cancer stuff came up. And the beginning of this month, he was able to complete his last radiation. They're going to start chemo maintenance next month and do an MRI next month. But we're not exactly sure without the MRI exactly sorry guys, I gotta shut the door. I didn't realize the washer was running still. Until we get the MRI results back, we're not sure about if the radiation worked or not. So anyways, last Friday my parents flew in, and then we had my daughter's birthday party on Sunday, and then my parents have been here since, and they left yesterday morning. But yesterday was just a crazy day in itself. Well, it's been crazy busy while they were here. Like, my dad wanted to go, so did my mom. And those that know me know I am usually awake at night and sleep during the day when my kids are at school. So, and I get better. I mean, a lot of people are like, my mom was one included, they would get so angry at me for that sleep schedule. But in all honesty, I don't sleep well when my kids are here. I never have. When they're at school, in that 6-hour time that I get to essentially sleep, I get a better quality sleep than sleeping 10 to 12 hours when my kids are here. I wake up more refreshed. I go into deeper sleeps. So anyways, because my parents were here, I wasn't able to sleep my normal sleep schedule, so I've been completely off. My husband's been completely off because his sleep schedule's been kind of screwed up since they were here. And then it was go. And then yesterday, both of my kids had doctor's appointments. So, and they were so overly tired because of late nights with my parents here. And yesterday it would have been take my son to school, go run my daughter over to her doctor appointment, bring my daughter back to school, pick up my son, run him over to his doctor appointment, then go back to the school and pick up my daughter from school. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just keeping both kids home. And actually that ended up being a good thing, because my son came with my daughter's doctor's appointment, and he was able to get his flu shot while we were there. And then as we were driving home from my daughter's doctor appointment, she actually fell asleep in the car. And we got home, she ate something little, and then she fell back asleep for quite a I think she slept like 4.5 hours. Then she got up and she was still kind of out of it, tired, and she went to bed early with no fight. So she was really tired. And this morning she actually woke up happy. The last couple days she's been waking up kind of crabby. So anyways, the whole point of this video is I wanted to show a quick haul. My theme of the week will be tomorrow. I had ordered an outfit for it off of eBay, and it never showed up. I had to file, and I found another one on eBay, and it just arrived, or it's supposed to arrive today. I haven't checked the mail yet. And I always like to wash them first. So, and I know I usually put my themes up on Thursday, but this week will be on Saturday. And I had a few people questioning, like, random pig theme. It's because my daughter's birthday was this week, and she absolutely loves pigs. So I let her pick the theme for the week, and she picked pigs. And I thought I had some piggy stuff, but apparently I didn't. But what I'm coming on here to show you is my son and I went shopping after his doctor appointment. I had to stop at PetSmart, which is right by, or no, Petco, which is right by Hobby Lobby, Marshalls, and Ross. So we decided to run in to check some things out. And then there was another thing I wanted to show you guys, but I keep forgetting to put it I haven't really had much of haul videos lately. So anyways, I've rambled on for about 6 minutes. I will start the haul. First off, I got this really cute, it is Ideal Baby, the makers of Aiden and Anais. It's a muslin burpee bib. And as you can see, it's got this really cute, let me turn it sideways, dinosaur print. It's got some light blue dinosaurs. I don't know if you can see them. There's actually some really, really, really faint gray dinosaurs, and then these orange, and then the trimming is this blue color. I am going to open it up to show you the whole burp cloth baby thing. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and they were on clearance at Ross really cheap. I wish they would have had a girl version. There's another Ross I want to check. There we go. There's another Ross I want to check to see if they have any. Okay, how it is it's just this, I don't know, you won't be able to see it all. Here's the burp cloth part, you unfold it. But the bibby is, there's these two, there's a snap here and a snap here. And you snap them together to make a really good sized bib that goes all around baby. I know for the dolls it'll be used mostly as a burp cloth, and like I said, I wish they had a girl version. I know they made a girl version, but I wish Ross would have had the girl version on sale, but they didn't. So I got that, or no, that was at Marshall's. Yes, those were at Marshall's. And then we went into Hobby Lobby, and I picked up some more E6000 glue. I've been working on my pacifier project. I need to get more magnets. But I've been working on doing pacifiers for my babies. I now have all their magnets going the same polarity, so I just have to make one magnet. Like when I make the pacifiers, they're all going to be the same polarity. Before, it was kind of a mix-up of who had what, or which polarity, so it was kind of a, who's going to have which way pacifier, is this going to work for them or not? And I kind of got tired of that, so I pulled heads off. Some of you might have seen on Instagram that I pulled heads off and switched magnets. I think I posted it on my Facebook as well, and then I was gluing a bunch of the magnets. I made magnetic passies out of all of the pacifiers that Angela had sent me, because she had sent a bunch of magnets, and then I made a few other pacifiers, and I literally have a bag full of other pacifiers to do. And speaking of pacifiers, I bought more. I had seen these in some other hauls, and I thought they were adorable, but I could not bring myself to paying the price that Toys R Us wanted for them. We don't have a baby. There's a Babies R Us in Texas, but it's in Austin, and I don't really go there. But at Toys R Us had these, and I wasn't about to pay the price. But Ross occasionally gets in Tommy Tippy pacifiers. And I've noticed lately that actually Tommy Tippy pacifiers seem to work really well with most of my babies. So, I went in and I scored. At first we were looking around, and I didn't see any at first, and then I spotted one, and I'm like, oh, okay, there there was a fourth package that I left. The fourth package was like 80s colors, and personally I'm not into stuff with the 80s. I'm not into the neon clothes, and I think they were like neon colors and said like rad on them and stuff like that. That's not me. At first I was going to get them because I didn't see the other ones, and just because they were Tommy Tippies, and then after I found the other ones I put those back. So these are the ones I got. I got the Tommy Tippy. These are the kind of cream colored with black and a coppery color, and one has a baby bunny and a mommy bunny, and it's got stars all around it. And the other one says, I love you to the moon and back. And if you get these at Ross, they are pretty reasonable. More what I'm willing to pay than Toys R Us, Babies R Us price. That was actually the last package I found. The first package I found was actually the girl version. So they are like a light baby pink with kind of that coppery color and black as well. The one has a mommy kitty and a baby kitty. And the other one also says, I love you to the moon and back. I found these ones first. And I thought, oh, well, if I can find like the boy version, because I was going to get those and then the rad ones. This is in an incline, so I don't know if they're going to stay up. So I grabbed the pink ones and then the 80s ones at first, and I was like, oh, I wish they had the boy version. And then my son actually found the boy version. I think, yeah, these have to be the boy version. These are kind of aqua color, and then the copper and black. So we've got a little Scotty dog and a mommy dog and baby dog. And then we also have the I love you to the moon and back. My son actually found these ones, the boy version. And when I was putting back the 80s ones is when I found the these ones, the unisex ones. So I was really happy that I was able to basically buy all four, or not all four, the 3 packs for what Babies R Us wanted for just 1 pack. So I was really happy about that. And then the last thing that I wanted to show was, as you know, I love Facebook Marketplace. I love to find good deals on there, and I saw these a while ago and I went and picked them up. They were free. And I just kept forgetting to show them in a haul. They are some Dr. Brown bottles. Okay, I'll take them out. Show you what they are. First off is a 8-ounce pink Dr. Brown bottle, and it's got the tree with the flowers, and it has its nipple. And I know for me, for the dolls, I don't really care if it's a new nipple or if it's a used nipple. That doesn't bother me. Typically, I don't use 8-ounce bottles with my babies. Okay, everything's gonna fall now. Typically, I don't use 8-ounce bottles with my babies. But, for that instance, yeah, it was free, so. And I just found, like, when we were at Marshall's, they actually had the 5-ounce blue boy version of the Dr. Browns. I looked at them and I'm like, I have so many bottles, as well as really at Marshall's yesterday, the price on those blue boy bottles, I would have saved like $1. But I'm thinking I could have used the coupon, the Dr. Brown coupon at like Toys R Us or Walmart or Target and got a better deal. So I left them and I just got the bibs there, and I got a toy for my son. They also had, there was 2 of them, the Dr. Brown glass 4-ounce bottles. And once again, oh, there's a hair on them. Oh well. I have to wash them. Even for my dolls, I run them through the dishwasher. But they both have nipples. They are they 4 ounces? Yep, they're 4 ounces. Probably can't see because they're glass. They are a nice shape. They remind me of Coke bottles, like glass Coke bottles, like old-fashioned Coke bottles. But yeah, they're not the wide neck ones. Honestly, I'm not a big wide neck bottle person. I don't know why. Even my daughter only took wide neck bottles. She only took ma'am bottles. My son took the Dr. Brown bottles, and we used the ones like this, except for they didn't have the fashion tint ones, the pink or the blues, so his were all just white. But he used those ones, and then my daughter only used ma'am bottles, because anytime she used like a nipple like this, she acted like she was gagging and you were killing her. Like she would gag and then just scream bloody murder, until we switched to the ma'am bottles, which when I was pregnant with her, a friend of mine actually gave me the ma'am bottles. She was done having children, and she had used them for her 2 sons, and she was getting rid of them, and she's like, well, here, take these. I'm like, well, we're gonna use the Dr. Browns, because my son used the Dr. Browns, and everybody recommended the Dr. Browns when my son was a baby, so that's what we're gonna use with her. And she's like, just take them. She's like, if you don't like them, get rid of them, sell them, whatever. She goes, I just don't want to see them anymore. I'm like, okay, fine. So we took them, and in the hospital, both when my son was in the NICU and when my daughter was in rooming in / in the nursery, because I had such a bad C-section, the doctor actually had it that at night I had to send my daughter to the nursery. Because of I was medically fragile at that point, because of her C-section did not go as planned. Anyways, in the NICU and in the regular nursery and when you roomed in, all you got were like those pre-made either Similac, Inflamil, or Good Start, whichever brand you chose. They typically gave Similac in the hospital, unless you requested another brand, one of the other 2 brands. But anyways, they just gave you those ready-made, pre-made 3-ounce little bottles, and then disposable nipples. That's all they used, and like you couldn't reuse a nipple. Like once the baby was done with that bottle, the whole bottle, the formula had to be dumped out, and then the nurse would take the bottle and the nipple and go dispose of it. I believe they recycled them. The reason why they had to do it that way was because they were having some parents, what they would do is each feeding had to be a new bottle, and what some parents would do is they would save a bottle, and then the bottle that the nurse would, like, say for instance their baby only drank like 1.5, 2 ounces, they would save bottles, so then the bottles that weren't open they would put in their bag to take home. And in reality, like, then when my son left the NICU, the nurse he had was not a great nurse. The nurse before actually had loaded up his cart with diapers, wipes, and bottles of formula for us to bring home. We actually walked out with her the night before he was discharged, when she was off her shift. We walked out of the hospital with her. The next morning we got there, and the nurse that he had overnight and the discharge nurse that he had in the morning, she was in the wrong profession. She completely cleaned out his whole cart and everything and put it back, which once something's in a patient's room, you can't put it back, but she did anyways. And literally I had to ask for 1 bottle and a few diapers to take home with us, because my son wasn't medically fragile from leaving the NICU, and we had to go get something after we left the hospital. And so we weren't going home right away. And I wasn't, they had told us that he would be in there another week, so I didn't even have his diaper bag with me. So anyways, as contrast to my daughter, when we left the hospital, the nurse actually filled a bag of postpartum pads for myself and the mesh underwear. Any mom that has had a baby within the last 10 years knows how wonderful those mesh underwear are. She filled a bag with those, the postpartum pads that were basically diapers. She had like 3 packs of newborn diapers in there, and I want to say 4 or 5 cases, which is I think 6 in a case, formula with the extra nipples. So my daughter had been using just like these type of nipples from the beginning. And once we got, I mean, at the hospital she kind of drank, but she kind of putz around. But after about a week of her at home, it was like she was hungry, but then she would just putz around on the bottle and she'd suck, and then she'd start screaming and then start gagging. And we were using those disposable ones, and I'm like, well, let's try the Dr. Brown's. We'll just dump the pre-made bottle in the Dr. Brown's bottle and feed it to her that way. Still, she screamed, did the same thing, and finally I hit the point where I'm like, where are those man bottles that JC gave us? And my husband's like, what? And I'm like, where are those bottles? So he went and found them. We had actually packed them in with stuff that we were going to donate, and we dumped her formula in there, and she started sucking away like she had been doing that for years. So I was forced to use wide mouth bottles there, but I personally like these ones. So that was enough rambling of my tiny haul. Yeah, I really haven't been doing much shopping lately, trying to save up for the meetup and Christmas coming up. So I hope you enjoyed this small little haul, and I will see you all later. Bye!